Good morning. It's early morning. Well, it's not too early actually. It's probably about 8 o'clock. But because it's winter and we're getting that way now, inclined that it's just dark all the time, it's not looking very inviting. But we need to move today. We don't have to go far. We're only going to do a couple of hours, 2-3 hours tops. And the weather forecast for this morning is windy but dry. And in about 2-3 hours time, it's windy and very wet. So we're picking the lesser of two evils and going when it's just windy. That just means we have to set off now and not kind of like at a time that doesn't feel like it's still the middle of the night. But hey ho, I suppose we'd rather be dry and tucked up in front of the fire when it's cold and windy and raining later. So I'll probably be happier about it later than I am now. Oh, right, I need a brew. I need to get the engine checks done, and then we need to get on our way. And I need to get the canoe off the roof. Although she's weighted down, the winds yesterday were blowing her about. It was quite strong. So there's no locks, so we're going to put her in the water and tow her, and that'll make life a lot easier, I think. So that's another job I need to do. So best stop gas bagging and get on with it. I think it's going to be one of those days today. As you can see, there's no one in front of me. As you can see, there's no one behind me. I am at the back, very much so at the back of everybody else who's cruising today. Let's go. Could not, where we moored up, there was only a ring for the front, and for some reason whenever we moor up on rings, the rings never marry up for a 70-foot boat. So inevitably if I'm on Armco I have to put a chain in, or like I was here, because there is no Armco, I had to put pins in, and I always double pin them. I could not get the pin out this morning for love nor money. It went in quite well when I put it in yesterday, but we could not get it out. So it took us about 10 minutes just to get one pin out the ground. So I'm behind everybody else, but no doubt we'll play catch up. So just in front of us is the landslide at Barnton. This happened last winter in one of the storms that we had up there, and everything came cascading down, and CRT have created a little channel for us to go through. We can do that at Tickover, but nothing's been done, nothing's touched. There's nothing planned on the CRT stoppages for this year. So you know what the issue is, I don't know. The rumour is that there's negotiations with landowners and this, that, the other. As long as they don't close it before I have to come back through it, I don't care. So I'm glad to be out of the tree cover. Yeah, just the amount of leaves falling off at the moment with these stronger winds. Trying to get through it, it just all ends up round your prop. Every 30 seconds trying to clear the prop out, but it is what it is for this time of year, I suppose. And now as I'm not under any tree cover, not having any problems. But now I'm not sheltered by the wind, so which would I prefer? I prefer to cope with the wind and not have to keep stopping every 30 seconds to clear my prop. But still having fun. Not much further to go now, really. Well, we've probably got about another 15-20 minutes to go, and then we should be at a nice spot where we can stop. Hopefully we can get on the moorings. It is an official mooring, so I think it's ringed, so mooring up shouldn't be an issue. And hopefully the rain will stay off. It's getting darker and greyer. The blue sky we had earlier has now gone, and I think the rain is well and truly on its way. So in fact, as I'm saying that, it is now just started to throw it down. Well, what can you do? I need to get this camera in, so I'll catch you all later. Yeah, so that's where we are. We're moored up just a boat's length or two away from the centre line of the breach that happened at Dutton. So well, you can probably see the sun's setting a little bit now. It's quite nice. Fantastic views, and the sun's come out. All the rain that we had forecast for today, well, yeah, it didn't happen, but not complaining. Not when you got views like that. Let's enjoy it. We're just ready for the off now. Still heading north on the Trent and Mersey. Today we've got one tunnel, which is Preston Brook. Once we get through that tunnel, we're then onto the Bridgewater Canal, and well, yeah, we're going to go and explore the Bridgewater Canal. That's kind of my home canal, where I spent most of my early years boating, so it's kind of returning to a home water for me. Weather's going to be good. We've got Dutton stop lock to do, which is a lock which is about that deep. It's now they're using an ornament, but it was just one of those things that they did back in the day to separate the waters. And then we're off to somewhere special for a mooring this evening. More on that later. Anyway, we are, I think, just about ready for the off. I'm leading the way today, so I better get ready. So we finally made it through the stop lock, and we are now here. This is the southern entrance to Preston Brook Tunnel. It's 1,200 and however many yards long. There's not really much of a kink on it, unlike the others at Barrington and Saltersford. They do have a few twists and turns. I don't know whether the camera picks that up, but there's the other end. So it is pretty much a straightish kind of tunnel with just a few little kinks, but nothing major. But it's on a time, so for us going northbound it's on the hour for 10 minutes, southbound it's on the half hour for 10 minutes, so I think we've got about 20 minutes to wait before our time comes. So the kettle is on, the sun is out, got a lovely blue sky. I'm back down to wearing a t-shirt, which we wasn't this morning, and all is good. Right, brew time. And right on cue, just as I said brew time, here's my lovely lady with a lovely brew. Happy days. Right, I'm going for a chin wag with everybody else. I'll catch you later. Don't get used to that, guys. I'm going to end up running out of kingfishers. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that. That was Midland Chandler's at Preston Brook, and a few of us wanted to go there to pick up a few bits and pieces, but they're closed. No idea why they're closed, they're just closed. There is a notice on the gate presumably explaining why they're closed, but I can't read that from Canal. So never mind, there is another Chandler's a bit further up the Bridgewater Canal, so we'll go there instead. So we're on a lovely stretch of canal now. We're still on the Bridgewater obviously, but when we went past Midland Chandler's we took a sharp left and we're now coming up the arm towards Runcorn. And at the top of Runcorn is a lovely little spot where we're going to go and meet some old friends of ours. So that's where we're all off today. Everything that's on this side of me at the moment, I don't know if you can see, but that side of me at the moment is the grounds to Norton Priory. and I don't do the whole history side of it. There are other YouTube channels out there that will delve into all that, but it is a nice spot, and it's a lovely stretch of canal, and it doesn't get used very much at all, this stretch. So if you ever do get on the Bridgewater, come and do this Runcorn Arm, because you really are missing out on something nice. Well, it's 5 o'clock and we're here. We've been here a while. We've been off to the shops and done a bit of shopping that we needed to do, and here we are. So we're in Runcorn, and we're here at the BMBC, which is the Bridgewater Motorboat Club. And when we had our little yogurt pot, we was in another cruising club on the Bridgewater Canal, and all the clubs would get together and have rallies. They still do, and any boats can come to it. It's great. I think it's about £25 for booking for about 3 days. It's amazing. It's really good fun. So we've been here before, and there's going to be a few faces that we've not seen, so we'll do a little bit of catching up tonight in the club, because the club is opening tonight. So time for a little drinky poos. I'll see y'all later.